So first I will start with the gravity method. This method is used for the density contrast of the rock with the rock or ore body with the surrounding rock. Gravity method is used for the density contrast between the rocks. There will be some density difference. One will be of high density as compared to the another one. So this is the density contrast, and the example for density contrast is it is used for the chromite ore body, sulfide ore body, and also for the exploration of oil and gas. For the gravity method is gravimeter. What happened in the gravity method? Suppose this is the surface and you have kept your instrument here, the gravimeter, and below the surface lies the rocks, and at this point lies the ore body. It can be of anyone, like suppose it is a chromite ore body. So this will be the horizontal distance. This will be the part of deflection. So your curve will vary like this. These rocks are of same density and this will be of different density as compared to this one. So your graph will vary like this. At this point you will get a higher curve. So this point represent the anomaly, or you call it as gravity anomaly. For gravity anomaly, for gravity method, there are three models which have been used. First one is the sphere. Second one is horizontal cylinder, and third is horizontal slab. So there are formulas for these three models. For the sphere, the formula is delta G 4 by 3 pi r cube into G into delta rho into Z upon x square plus Z square 3 by 2. Okay. For the horizontal cylinder, it is delta G 2 pi r square into G into delta rho into Z upon x square plus Z square. And for horizontal slab, it is delta G 2 G delta rho into T tan inverse x2 by x2 by 2 minus tan inverse x1 by 1. So this is the formula for sphere. Delta G 4 by 3 pi r cube into G, this is our gravitational constant. Delta rho, this is the density contrast, and the Z is the depth, and x will be the horizontal distance. So this is 4 by 3 pi r cube into G into delta rho into Z upon x square plus Z square whole bracket 3 by 2. Okay. And for the horizontal cylinder, it is delta G equal to 2 pi r square into G into delta rho, again the density contrast, because we are dealing with the gravity method which deals with the density contrast of the underground rocks, and into Z, it will be our depth x square plus Z square, it is the horizontal distance. And for the horizontal slab, it is delta G 2G delta rho into T. T is the thickness of slab, bracket tan inverse x2 by 2 minus tan inverse x1 by 1. The uniform sphere is used for the diaper beneath the ground if it is present, and the horizontal cylinder is used for the anticline as well as syncline. What is anticline? These are our horizontal. Initially, layers are horizontal, and if they are compacted, they will convert to this folded structure. This will be our anticline, and if the folding is in opposite direction, this will be syncline. So in the horizontal cylinder, it is used for the anticline as well as syncline. So in the William Loring, it is written, the gravity anomaly of an anticline can be modeled by assuming that the upward folding of strata brings rocks with higher density near to the surface. So what happened in anticline, that the rocks with higher density they will come to the surface and will show the positive anomaly. And in case of it is in the case of anticline. And for the syncline, this case will be opposite, that the lesser density rock will explode. The lesser density rock will come to the surface and will show negative anomaly. Draw a model which has been given in the William Loring book at the page number 92. You can also refer that this book for the geophysics part. So I'm going to draw this. This is the anticline. This is the horizontal distance, minus x plus x, and this will be the anomaly. This is positive anomaly because anticline, as I have told, that higher density rock will get exposed to the surface, so it will show a positive anomaly in the milligans. And horizontal, for the horizontal cylinder model, there will be a cylinder here. It is at z depth, and the deflection will be like this. So this is milligans, and it is the positive anomaly. This will be your horizontal distance, minus x and plus x, and this is the depth z, and radius for the cylinder is 2 pi r square. And in the book the derivation is given, you can follow that. I am going to write the formula. For horizontal cylinder, it is delta G is equal to 2 pi r square into G into delta rho. The density contrast will be, and Z upon x square plus Z square, which I have also wrote before. Now we will see a numerical which has came in the CSIR net exam on the basis of this horizontal cylinder.